Going on our first scuba diving expedition without our teacher. Are you nervous?
No.
Nervous? Nothing to be nervous about. So the fourth day, we went out by ourselves. What's the plan today, Christine?
We're gonna go over some wrecks, do some scuba diving.
I think we're gonna drift over like a set of like 4 to 5 wrecks, and then we're gonna go check out Neptune Memorial, and then we might even go check out these tanks. I don't know, see whatever we have time for. We're gonna be drifting over all this stuff, and so we needed somebody to drive the boat. So we decided to call our buddy Lauren. Lauren Sarasua.
All oiled up.
It's all oiled up. Oh my God, you are oiled up. We got John up in the front. John's gonna be following us underwater. So it's just gonna be Christine and myself, just, you know, using the knowledge that we just learned over the past couple of days and giving her a whirl. Trying not to die. Looks like there's a lot of fish on this one. All right, let's get suited up. Yeah, it was really cool of Austin's Dive Center to hook us up with all this equipment. They had everything that we needed. I've only went to them for my freediving before, and now I didn't know that they have scuba stuff too. We're going to the Princess Brittany.
Princess Brittany.
Wharf. Buoyancy, weights. What was the A? Air. And final okay.
Perfect. All right, so go ahead and chuck it in. We went to this big wreck that I've seen freediving before, and it was really cool to check out this wreck. When you go down, normally you go down, you look around, maybe you lay on the wreck and you come back up. But to go down and be able to just explore the whole wreck and look in every hole, there's a lot of like containers and these like circular pipes that I've always thought there's gotta be a grouper in there. And to go down there and look and be like, nope, there was no grouper in there. That was pretty cool. That was a cool wreck.
Just drove back to the wreck now. Looking for bubbles, but it's a little choppy, so I'm not really seeing any. Scuba signs. Le bubbles.
We made it!
So cool.
Hey, Kimber.
How was it, guys?
That was pretty cool.
Yeah? Did you see any animals?
We didn't see any like game
I saw
fish.
a lot of snapper.
Yeah, a little snapper, but nothing major. But there was a lot of things like those pipes in the wreck. Actually, we did a video recently where there was these pipes, and I always wondered, I was like, I bet there's a grouper in there. And we got a chance to look through all, there's no grouper. I feel like people think scuba diving is like cheating, spearfishing, but feel like you're cheating yourself, honestly, because I've never seen so few fish as I did doing that scuba. So I thought I was running out of air. Like I had like 400 freaking PSI, and what'd you say? You had 2,000?
Yeah.
Well, that's good, because if I run out of air, I could just get some of yours. Where's John? John!
John's gone.
John's gone! Seriously, where is John?
Well, your captain didn't lose you.
Good job, Captain. That red
okay.
ball is Neptune, I think.
Alright, I'll start heading over there.
And then we went over to Neptune Memorial, which we've been there, you know, a couple days, a couple of weeks prior. We did a photo shoot there, freediving.
We can call this episode Tank from Titties.
That was really cool to see, like, scuba and really spend some time like swimming around that and seeing how everything was. Did some ballroom dancing. I'm sure that everybody that was laid to rest there got a kick out of that, appreciated it. If I was down there laid to rest, I would have liked that.
You were ballroom dancing
We were
underwater.
ballroom dancing underwater.
Where was the music?
Right here, I was
He
like,
was singing. He was like, da, 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 da. How romantic.
it was kind of wet. We went inside the columns and we danced all the way up, spinning around in circles all the way up.
There was a
Saw
lot
the
of
lion statue,
hogfish, but they
all
were
the different
they
structures.
weren't that big.
Pretty cool spot, Neptune Memorial. If you're gonna dive, free dive, or scuba, you can't shoot fish there, so don't even bring your guns. But definitely worth seeing if you're gonna be doing some diving in Miami for sure.
With some hogfish, and we saw a big barracuda.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then a lionfish.
What happened?
I slammed into the reef. I was trying to video them and I wasn't looking up. And
Oh,
You got a big old knot up there too. Yeah, I hit my leg on the reef.
you know, it didn't feel
Let me
good.
see. You got a nice little cut there.
Yeah, I felt it.
Through this?
Yeah, I hit it hard because I was trying to follow them and I was like, oh, this is those things. Like,
Oh, no.
Judah came up with the same amount of air as me.
Oh, wow.
except it's your second tank.
His
Two
dives.
second tank,
His
your
second
first
tank,
tank.
yeah.
Well, my lungs are twice as big as you.
Well, he didn't come up with 500.
Came with 1,500.
Yeah, you came up with 500.
Yeah, but I'm like spinning around in circles. I'm doing flips. I'm like leading the whole charge. I'm
See,
like
this is
going
what I
around.
did in Kokos. I'm like you. I'm like, let's go check this out. Let's check that out. Let's check out. And other people were like, oh, I have like 1,000. I'm like, oh, I have no air. I need some ears. And I was like,
They're
grabbing air.
just like, just slowly kicking, conserving, looking at things. I'm like, you know.
I was like over there. I was like, Tiger Shark, I'm following it. And I'd follow Tiger Shark and then I'd run back over. I'm like, I'm out of air. I need yours. Start buddy breathing with them. That was really
What'd you
up.
think of our first scuba diving sessions?
The wreck dive was more exciting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you
I would
kidding?
agree. Especially if we went to a wreck
Yeah,
that had
that
like
was
some
cool.
big
We were
fish.
like going through all the rooms and stuff in the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That structure is so cool. That underwater cemetery. The scenes and everything, just from a photography standpoint. Swimming through, there was like the pylons and the structure and the overhead. It looks so sick.
And that was it. That was our scuba training at the house with the beautiful and very patient and lovely Kate, who really did a great job of explaining everything to us and making sure we knew it inside and out. There's a lot of reasons, like I said, we want to get scuba certified, but let's say you go travel somewhere and you want to check out the Great Barrier Reef. You know, I do a lot of photography. That's a great thing for photography, going down there, or John might want to use the equipment to get down deep on a wreck that I'm doing a deep dive on, like a 130-foot drop. Next, we're going to go get advanced open water with her, and we're going to do our dive on the Vandenberg, which is the second largest wreck in the United States. I free dove off that. I shot a couple fish off that. That is a massive wreck. The first time I ever saw it, it was totally clear water, and it was like wreck as far as you could see. Massive. Look it up, the Vandenberg in Key West. First unsupervised wreck and Neptune Memorial. Pretty cool.
You guys did great.
Cheers.
Salute. Cheers. John, thanks for the epic photos. Lauren, thanks for being the captain for the day.
You're very welcome.
Thanks for being the best dive dance buddy ever. Well, we did it. We did our first scuba dive ever. Pretty cool. Had a big old wreck. I got that from a movie somewhere, like when is it Beetlejuice when he's dancing with the girl? I think it is. I got to see the lions down there and got to see a really cool lionfish. It's not often I get to actually check those guys out without trying to shoot them.
Look, there's a huge tarpon. Look at them.
Big tarpon.
Yeah.
Those are our pets. Yeah, yesterday there was like 12 or 13 big old tarpon swimming around chasing bait. There was a bunch of bait that had jumped off the dock trying to get away from them and just died. A successful scuba diving session. No accidents. The only thing that didn't go well is we don't have any fish on the boat, which is a very rare thing. Isn't that funny? Do scuba, you do scuba and you come back with no fish. Freediving, we never come back with no fish. We always have fish, especially with Lauren on the boat. Good job, ladies.
I can't seem to tie this on right now.
What?
Can you tie it for me?
Little misses.
Wait, show me
Little
how
miss.
to do it again.
Now, let me show you. So you come right here, farthest point. You can go around here. Just like that. I'll show you again tomorrow.
Okay.